Hi Aries, welcome to your teen love reading. I'm going to change it up here a little bit, so be prepared, I guess. um, this is a general reading, and I will clarify where it makes sense to do so. It may not resonate with you. Check your moon, rising, and or Venus sign if you want a more well-rounded picture of your reading. Also check other channels. Okay, here we go. I shuffle off camera. I've shuffled all the decks off camera, actually. I just do this on camera so you can see that indeed they are mixed. Alternative. And again, well shuffled off camera, just doing this on camera so you can rest assured that things have been well mixed and separated, because sometimes they stick together when they're still a bit new. Makes me think of that song in that movie, that E.T. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Okay, so it seems like, Aries, you've got some choices you're going to be making, and so let's see what those are. All right, these kind of slid out there. Let's see, okay, all right, why not? So we've got a new, or a message. Maybe somebody wants to talk again. We've got coming together. Is this a marriage? We've got no more fighting, avoiding conflict. Let's not fight anymore. Okay. Maybe that's where that compassion's supposed to come in. Remembering the good times, I guess, huh? Said something different. Doing something different. I do it like this because you can't see it if I do it, so I'm doing like this, okay? And I'm just picking these at random. I'm not sitting here going, oh, you know, I'm just want you know, I'm picking them at random. I can't see. I'm not even looking. Not even looking. I'm looking the other way. And there it is again. Okie dokie. All right, let's move you up here so you can see. Okay. Okay, so first third of our middle and last. So we're looking at like anywhere from the beginning over to like the 8th through the 12th. And then from here, it's like the 10th through the 20th, or the 8th through the 18th. And then here, it's like the 20th through the 31st, or the 18th through 20th, around there. Like, it's flexible, but beginning, middle, end. Okay? All right, so the beginning of the month of October, you've got a period where you're feeling shut down, possibly, where you're not feeling maybe very secure, or like things are going to be working out in your favor. For some of you, this could be issues with parenthood. Okay, if this is a male we're dealing with, it could be issues with parenthood. A female, obviously, issues with pregnancy. But this is all upright. It's about fertility and abundance and beauty and the divine feminine. So reversed, it's about a blockage for that, feeling stressed out, feeling like you've got nothing left for yourself. You're over-involved in everybody else's projects, but you're not nurturing yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. And there's been a wrong that's been done, and someone's not willing to be accountable. So you're stressed out. Somebody isn't doing right by you. This is assuming this is in a love, romantic relationship. It could be friendship, family, or like a work passion project. Just simply where there's an overinvestment and you're not taking care of yourself. But if we're talking about a love, romantic relationship, this is about, this could be Libra, this could be Taurus or Aries. Just being completely exhausted and probably being taken advantage of in this love relationship. Like you're not regarded, or you feel like you're not regarded or respected. And the need to take a time out to just shut down and recoup and regenerate and reclaim a lot of this that's been given away or trampled on, or just not acknowledged. You know, you're going to be trying to give to yourself what you're not getting from this relationship. And then we get to the middle of the month, and we've got all talk and no action right here. It could even be that somebody is now off your radar. This one, sometimes the interpretation this way is that the Page of Swords is a watcher. So this way, it's like you're not even looking out or considering for this person anymore. They're not even on your radar. It's a non-starter. You have instead turned your attention to inward, to starting to take care of yourself and listening to your inner, your gut instinct on this. And this, along with this right here, you can see it's the stained glass window. Typically, sometimes I read this, it's in a church. And so this is about also not religion, but connecting to that higher source to replenish yourself and to listen what is best for you, all the while taking time away from that situation in this case. And again, we are at, wow, look at these swords, swords, swords. Lots of mental time given to this issue, Aries. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being thorough. This Two of Swords right here is about indecision, about needing to find balance, and maybe blocking your emotions so that you can look at something logically rather than emotionally, or just like you're like, you know what, I'm done with this. This is about a truce of sorts. So it could be a breakup. It could just be that this is a breakup, and you're kind of parceling it all out mentally. But this is also restoring balance, or the need to restore balance, and it looks like you are very involved in doing that, since you might be going no contact, or just getting away so you can just be by yourself and think and process things. And then towards the end of Aries, we have this Six of Wands here. This is fire energy. Sorry, I forgot about this. Could be, I read this as Pisces or Cancer. Okay, that's what I read, because both are very intuitive. When we got the moon here, so I read this sign as Pisces or Cancer. Again, Aries or Taurus, Libra. Did I miss anything? Okay, so and air. Swords are air energy. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. Again here, and then this is earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay, so I gotta check that. We got two twos up, right? Sorry, hold on. Where is it? Accord or agreement. All right, so that's what two twos means in a reading, is accord or agreement. Anyway, so we get to the last third of word, right? And we've got, I always think of what Charlie Sheen winning, but this is about coming together, working together, victory, success, getting that victory with the help of friends. Okay, so we've got, looks like friends might be getting you through a tough situation, and we've got some. Wow, did we just have a big huge fight and then we're getting back together? And this is somebody who's very solid and very established, possibly very abundant. Because over here, it's not feeling like it at all. This is about abundance, and you are not feeling abundant. You are not feeling creative. You're feeling kind of trampled on, or at least not listened to and not valued in a relationship. And then we get over here, it seems like there's a timeout, and a going no contact, going within to find that balance. And then we get over here, and we've got essentially being restored, and working together. Is this with your earth sign person? Could be male or female, but the energy is solid, stable, abundant, practical, trustworthy, reliable, all good things to build a steady future on, if that's what you're wanting. Otherwise, this is just a really stable personality, and there is talk of a commitment, possibly marriage. So, let's clarify, shall we? Is this person an alternative to this over here? This person, is he an alternative to this? Here's those choices I was talking about. It looks like you might have some choices to make. Here's those choices. Look at a situation differently, or look at it, the situation in a time when you experienced love. Okay. All right. I want to know what's going on here. Is this a new person? What's going on there? I don't know. Is that a new person? New person. Okay. You see that? You see that? All right. So, that could be confirmation for me that yes, it's a new person. Victory, yes. Wow. But it's just, and there could be this talk of coming together, but I mean, this is all happening in the month of October. Maybe the wheels start turning in this direction, but holy cow, maybe you're looking at him going, oh gosh, he's the one, she's the one. Okay, so this is about things being scattered, things being disregard for consequences. So it could be, honestly, it could be that you meet somebody and you're like, you know what? I don't care. I like this person. I'm going for it. Because this is kind of just rushing in and not really having any regard for consequence. Not really caring what's in front of you or how this is going to land. And maybe you don't need to, because this person right here they know what they're doing. Maybe you're just coming out of this and you meet this person that you're just smitten with, and like, holy cow, this is happening, because you meet them through friends, going out with friends. It's a good situation. They're stable. This is about winning and success, and then there's this coming together for a commitment. So yeah, Aries, wow. It starts off over here, and then it looks like you meet somebody new that's stable and reliable and trustworthy and solid and abundant, and that can restore this. Hello? And okay. you go on there. You go ahead with your bad self. Wow, that's pretty cool. That was a nice twist there. I'm not looking. I mean, I'm looking over right shoulder, like you can see me doing it, but still. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So this is waiting. It's about anticipation. It's about messages, deadlines. And okay, this is about a love situation because we got the roses here, right? And we got the phone and we got the clock ticking, and then we got this messenger with the bird. So we've got, this is somebody waiting to hear about a love decision, or somebody waiting to hear about a decision. That it could also be somebody not answering the phone, somebody ignoring all of this, and they're just kind of lost in thought thinking about things, which would suggest and corroborate this right here, just taking that time and really processing and thinking things. It also could be that by the time this person comes around to do this, say I'm sorry, instead of whatever's going on here, it's too late. Because look at the clock. It's just passed. It's just too late. And maybe this is, maybe thinking is the fallout from that. But, you know, the expression on her face, like, oh, because at that, something happened where the door became the wall. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden it was just too late. And so this, in and of itself, if that does happen and you're already gaining ground with this person right here, consider that too little too late. You know what I mean? Like if they do get around to saying it, it could be that because they get wind that you're with somebody else, and now all of a sudden they want to come, just consider what that means, okay? They want to come back and say they're sorry after the, you know, just consider that. Take the time to process this, because this is coming. It's just, it almost feels like whenever this person gets around to doing it, it's going to be, your interest will lie elsewhere. Because this right here, this exhaustion of being kind of not treated correctly, rightly, and then having to just go no contact, take that time, turning inward, and then still coming up like I'm not ready to make a decision. I'm not ready to move forward, not ready to do anything. We got 2 2s in a row here. And then we have this right here, winning. So take that time that you need to process this. Consider this alternative right here. And this to me, it's like you deserve love, honestly. This could be interpreted as like, okay, remember the good times with this person. Okay, I think it's about you remembering what it feels like to be loved and valued, and this person can offer that, and you're going for it. So, okay. Aries, that's what I have for you for theme for your love monthly. I'll do this again. I'm going to start doing series, and I'm not going to do mid-monthlies anymore because I damn near killed myself last time doing it. I got sick, and it was bad, and work piled up. So, I will see you in November for the next love reading. Okay, happy, take care.